Hello, I'm Codrin Tapu, and today we're going to talk about a lifestyle for eternity. Each moment of our life lives forever, but just knowing that is not enough. We have to be able to experience forever what we live, and we can only do that if we give up living just here and now and start re-experiencing other places and times. The feeling of an end comes from an anticipation. Without that, our subjective time would never end. That is, we would feel alive forever, in spite of our biological life being limited in time. But living in a moment is not a solution, because in the moment we can do nothing except meditate. We have to quit privileging the present moment and see that we are all the moments that we live. Me of now in Paris is not more me than me of yesterday in Rome. So, not mindfulness, but mindfulness. I am not a person limited to a place I call here and a time I call now, coming from a past and heading to a future. I am the whole of my events and actions, both real and imagined, in different times and places. Thus, time is no longer a succession, it is continuity and wholeness. By giving up the distinction past, present, and future, we become masters of our time. This way, our psychological time literally lasts for eternity, because it ceases to pass and can be explored freely forever. If our subjective time does not pass, then we are mentally immortal, in the sense that we are not able to perceive death as an end, and we remain psychologically trapped in our exploration of time even if we cease to live biologically. The feeling of eternity may appear in the moments near death as a life review experience, when people have random memories that they describe as occurring without the feeling of time passing and with no chronological timeline. Maybe this kind of feelings and experiences are a form of the eternal life or of nirvana, taught by various religious traditions. But eternity can also be a trained lifestyle, which makes it more authentic and beneficial. As the same traditions reassure us, for embracing such a lifestyle we have to unleash our brain's potential, and especially our memory and imagination have to develop in new ways. Stimulation of the brain can lead to a complete recall of past experience, as people begin to coexist in two different times and places. Their past and present are no longer past and present. There are individuals who can extensively recall the events of their life and public events. When they think about a date, they have a vivid depiction of that day in their heads without conscious effort. Developing a superior memory ability can make it possible to mentally time travel freely. The here and now type of cognition, which forms the basis of human consciousness as we know it, will probably disappear. Perhaps we all are evolving naturally in that direction. Until such a great evolutionary mutation shall occur, a few small steps can be taken. You can start by reliving some of your past moments. Perhaps you have often experienced memories that came back unwillingly. You may welcome them and use them to mentally time travel, and you may also bring back such memories voluntarily. Do not just remember the action or the event, but relive what you have seen, heard, smelled, the feelings that you had then, in that moment that you remember. You may bring back both pleasant and less pleasant memories, as you can learn from both of them. You may relive and interpret the events differently than the first time and use them to solve your problems at work and at home. Do the same with the things that did not happen yet. Live them as you imagine them, as you think, and not as you wish they will happen. You can live more than one possible version of events. Exercise until past and future feel as real as present. Plan, do, reminisce things until plan and the memory feel as real as actually doing it. By traveling with the mind, you can be in several times and places simultaneously. Paradoxically, in order to detach from the subjective way of seeing time as past, present, and future, it is better to use simple present not only for present actions but also for past and future ones. Also, it is better to refer to time using dates and hours instead of in terms of past, present, and future. For example, instead of thinking and saying yesterday it rained, today it is sunny, and tomorrow it will snow, it may be said on January 6th, 2021 it rains, on the 7th it is sunny, and on January 8th it snows. Thus, we can move from time as a succession to a continuous and unitary concept of time. Learn what can be known, changed, and controlled about things, no matter when and if they happen. Some things can change physically, but can be known with less certainty. For example, things that didn't happen yet. There are other things that can be known better physically, but can be changed only mentally. For instance, things that already happened. Gradually, as you blur the boundaries between past, present, and future, mind and matter, reality and imagination, you will see that they are equally important, because they all are ultimately the same. This way, things become clearer and easier. Detaching from present is a process of development and evolution, so let people try to always do what they like and like what they do. Refer to time without using past, present, and future. Relive and live imagined experiences, multitask, and travel through time and space at the speed of mind. This person is surely on his way. Others can join on theirs. If people coexist in different times and places, using all that they know and feel, then there is no past and present, but things that can be known better, but can be changed physically, because even the now has just passed when you know it. And there is no future too, because things that can be known for sure but can be changed are what we call future. Quit thinking in terms of past, present, and future. Think in terms of things that can or cannot change, no matter when they happen, or if they happen. If you do this, your time never passes, but is eternal. You live your limited life endlessly, in a multitude of ways, without noticing that your body dies one day. This is not an illusion. These are the limitless mental time and the limited physical time. These are the spiritual and the material. When time passes no more, everything is alive forever. Your birth is your resurrection. Your birth is your liberation. Don't be afraid and don't be sad. You are